Somebody's angry. Lionel Messi expressing his frustration to the cameras after being forced to wait 2 minutes to re-enter the field over the weekend in Inter Miami's 3-2 win over Montreal. This was after receiving treatment on the field, and it's one of Major League Soccer's new rules aimed at limiting time wasted. Herc, these were some shots fired by the GOAT. Were they warranted?
Yeah, they're warranted. Can we explain what happens here? So, like, if an injured player gets fouled and he needs to be attended to, he's got to go out for 2 minutes. This is to encourage or discourage, I should say, time wasting by the opponent. What needs to happen for that to be negated on the field? For the 2-minute absence not to go down, the injury in question occurred, there has to be a yellow or a red card. So if the player, George Campbell, who fouled Messi had been carded, Messi wouldn't have to go off. Because he wasn't carded, he had to go off. Obviously, Messi and Inter Miami are not trying to time waste. They're not trying to make more time. They're losing the game by 2 goals with minutes to go at half. This is stupid. I understand in spirit the rule. Tweak it, and it works. This doesn't make sense to time waste when you are going down, or when you are down, I should say. And it probably didn't help matters, for Messi that he had to be out as his team's trying to win. And there's a free kick on the field, albeit Matías Rojas hit the free kick very well, ends up scoring. Messi gets a sideline view of that. But this is good in spirit, terribly executed type of rule, and Messi's right.
Yeah, Matías Rojas, man, making everybody forget for a second. It's like Messi comes on the field, he can't really complain because the ball did, at the end of the day, end up in the net. I think for me here, the 2 things here are, why is this happening right now? And why is this happening at all? Because, let's start with right now, because it's rare that we see a league adopt new rules in season, right? That's not something you typically see. Usually you would do it before the season, you'd have everybody prepped. Messi here seems to be almost caught off guard, as if he wasn't expecting this. He wasn't really ready for it. The reason that we're introducing these new rules now is because MLS didn't have the real refs at the beginning of the season. And remember, that was over what? Thousands of dollars? Like, we didn't spend thousands of dollars early on to have this new rule implemented from the jump, and instead we decided to be sloppy and put a new rule in the middle of play. The other reason here is, why are we doing this at all? MLS is desperately, Herc, I believe, trying to improve their TV product, right? That's why they're doing this. They don't want people complaining about time wasting. There are so many other things you could do to improve the TV product, but they cost money. You could blow up the salary cap and let people spend. You could buy USL and give us some phony version of promotion relegation in a closed system. At least it would be something different. At least it would be something dramatic that might lead to a dramatic change in the amount of people that are watching this league. But Herc, I'm sorry, I got to tell you, if you're Major League Soccer and Messi is not convincing people to buy your television product, this rule change, it ain't going to help.
Yeah, I don't know if the rule change is for the television product or not. I do feel the spirit of the rule has a good place, but the execution is terrible because Messi's right. I mean, they don't want to waste time. They want to get on the field and play and speed it up and try to tie the game as soon as possible. So this is terribly executed. But you're right. If you want to make this viewing experience better, you can start off with a schedule. I don't know one person that's content with watching all these games in a 4 or 5 hour window. Liga MX, for all their problems, have figured out, let's stack the games where there's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they've also done Monday, and it's as few games as possible that cross over so you get more of a television viewing experience for the fans worldwide, wherever the game is consumed. But you allow them to consume the game, the league, not just a team in a fraction of a window.
Messi mad, but in the end, Inter Miami win 3-2. Up next for Inter Miami, a showdown with Orlando on Wednesday night.